Await my orders!
Hello guys, this is Shirt and you are watching Growing YouTube channel. I come back with the final games of the 8th Roma Victor tournament. Once I hosted it for the first time with my friend Eagle 6 years ago. I really hope that it will last this long. It will become second most important traditional Roma tournament beside Cup of Nations. And yeah, sorry that you waited a bit too long for this finale duel and final games. Oh, but of course it was just that because of me. Yeah, the finale was between myself and HoS Luke. Um, but actually, finale should have been played between HoS Luke and HoS Nidintu, and that's actually why we waited for this long. And yeah, actually, it was because Flo could just didn't install it for several months. Well, whatever his reasons, he's just strange. And yeah, I mean, Luke was ready to wait for him, so I had no problem to wait all this till the well, a few days before I host another Roma Victor tournament, and it will be hosted in a few days. But since obviously this was going to happen, and everyone wanted to see the final games, I just gave us a proposition to Luke that Lidint will have few days to play him, and if not so, since everyone wanted to see final games, um, I suggested that the semi-finalists, which were myself and back then RV8, now representative of his own clan, Legions of Hades, I think, and that be some sort of semi-final where the winner would play with Luke in finale in case Nidintu do not appear in a few days. So Nidintu didn't appear and me entire played. I won 3-0. Therefore, there happened finale between me and Luke, where rules were, in case I win best of 5 series, we will play additional best of 5 series, which will be the real finale, just because of sake of fairness, because I wasn't the real finalist. I just played there just to have the final. And in case Luke win first best of 5 series, that would be just it, because he was finalist anyway. And if nothing else, I mean, by all the rules, he should have get technical victory. But since everyone wants to see finals of such journeys, I just decided for the sake of it to provide possibility to play a finale. Okay, so like I said, standard rules. So you already know from weekly tournaments, best of 5. Higher bracket player picks first matchup, and both sides to play it. Then lower bracket do the same, and if 2-2, then it's played tiebreaker Rome against Rome. Okay, so I was higher bracket and I picked Skythia and Macedon. Now have fun, guys. Enjoy. Yeah, okay, here are armies. I have 6 GG archers, 2 long range archers, S attack only. I have 2 horse archers, G attack, 6 maidens, GG, 2 units of doggies, and GS 2 units of X-Men, while Luke is having some very interesting army and interesting approach to this matchup. As Macedon, he's having 4 royal pikemen. He's having different upgrades on archers. Obviously, there will be just some sort of bait or just to fill the numbers. where he had 2 units of long range archers, one have 1 upgrade, and the rest are 6 common archers, G attack I guess. And he's having 6 companions, GG, and 2 Greek cavalry, also GG. So okay, let's see how this goes, guys. Let's get some tea. Sorry. So okay, I noticed that these are not long range archers, and just came there to shoot. They wanted to beat HoS archers. I noticed that he is moving, so he'll press hard there. They want to expose my HoS archers. They engage these long archers with my archers, so that he won't shoot my cavalry once I rush them, or he will just need to waste a bit of micro if he wants somehow to protect them. But yeah, Luke already pressed hard there. So yeah, what should have been there is that perhaps somehow I was a lot of defensive there, but should have been even more. And just accept that I will lose some archers, should have these HoS archers move away. Okay, I did very good there. I mean, no matter how important, it was good to get rid of these. And these units are never really important, because if I let them try something there and fail, then these may cost me in the end. Just be very decisive. Okay, so yeah, I was a bit sloppy here. Luke is now moving through the center, and I just wasn't enough focused with my HoS archers, and lost a unit of HoS archers and long range archers. Now I'm releasing dogs and X-Men all at once, perhaps possibly even having a chance to charge with my cavalry. So yeah, he's losing a lot of his companions, but I wasn't able to charge because fights were near. Okay, now I will try to harass these guys there. So I'm gathering again my maidens there, so he won't just charge. But I'm splitting again my army. I'm waiting there to attack these, but cannot because of great color, which is waiting right time for that. And I guess I should have just moved there. Let him try something there. And having this blockade with X-Men. And now is a very decisive moment of the game. And you can see it now. Okay, it's a bit more. Yeah. So I will lose the micro momentum there, because as you can see, I was playing on 3 different places, and it's okay. I mean, I can play perhaps even on 4 or 5 different places at the same time, but if everything goes as it should be, I mean, everything goes well for me, but when something goes wrong, then you definitely, when playing on multiple different places at the same moment, you will lose micro momentum. If you want to save that unit, which was obviously stuck on these spikes, it was just, I think that it was got just 2 or 3 maidens, but that was enough to they return and fight against this spike unit. And I was rushed there. Also a lot of my archers, but I should have been confident with these 4, just let this one. I mean, I would have for sure do this, because I mean, I can't remember exactly what was in game, but I would for sure just move my cavalry there to protect these 4, if it wasn't just for this cavalry unit. And plus, I was just killing these 2. So okay, let's ignore this one for the moment. The problem is that I noticed is I will lose this cavalry there, so I just will have to protect there, run away, where obviously Luke won't stop. He will just try not just for archers but for cavalry as well. And yeah, he just noticed there what's going on and lowering pikes down. And now my general is in problem. I just need now to run away everywhere, which is never good. And yeah, eventually I lost this. I made a unit, and yeah, it's running directly on this Greek cavalry, which was catastrophic for me there. I'm still having problem there with my general. No. Yeah, and now I just continued berserking moves because the game was still on. I mean, nothing was over, but definitely won't be that good for me if I lose a bit of more archers or spend too much ammo on skitty and horse archers. And he manages to protect all of his cavalry for the end game, and even if he loses pikes or some cavalry, he'll just get better melee. With one additional head-heady mating, everything would be different because I could threat to his cavalry all the time. So just possibly get rid of some of his cavalry or pikes, but now I just have to retreat and to try to regroup. Okay, obviously he's thinking whether to go for these guys or for these guys, especially because practically all of my cavalry was still there. I mean, still practically there in defensive position. Wasn't really somewhere else doing nothing. Okay, perhaps this was also wrong with his spikes, but I needed to get rid of something and I didn't want to risk running around his cavalry, perhaps losing more of my troops. I just needed to think of a way how to regroup. But yeah, if I managed somehow to get rid of his spikes, which I tried there, I hit his X-Men unit and somehow regrouped. I still had perhaps even my melee edge, but I need to get rid of pikes. Give one down, and these are decently wounded, but problem is that I will lose these two archers. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I should have just tried to group them all there. Yeah. I'll just eliminate these not to be bothered with them. And now he's sending two of his Greek cavalry to be sure that one send won't be routed just from shooting. And he's obviously not watching, and here I just sent my X-Men there. Obviously we didn't have just quite good micro. We weren't really warmed up, played just one team game before this, and I should just engage immediately, and now I'm chasing these, but obviously he had also a bit luck, like where his routing units just run where his troops, and mine just running into his troops. But that's okay, that's just from Total War, my man. That's completely okay, man. Yeah, no, they will just return. Oh yeah, and return. So now, where to regroup or what to do? Okay, I rested with my cavalry there, and archers are tired, and these are winded. Some of his troops are even exhausted, and he light cavalry, but these are obviously warmed up, winded. It's okay, it's regrouping time, but obviously he will have edge now. My horse archers are shooting a lot, and their ammunition is near empty. Okay, now I'm eliminating these light cavalry, but I should be shooting our companions, but I won't be really able to do because he'll just defend them with light cavalry or whatever. I could be bothered to, I mean, just play that much slow game. Okay, I could redo this. I will just be shooting his companions. And my ammunition is just practically spent. Now I was asking myself whether to just try shooting with the archers, waiting to rest or whatever, and to try to opportunistically get something from it. Perhaps was better, but noticing that my cavalry is fresh, I was hoping that his wasn't, and it wasn't fully, and I was hoping just to try to kill some of this cavalry and to move away with whatever is left of mine, trying with a way lower number of cavalry to do something. Okay, I wasn't thinking obviously right, cause I guess I should have tried something differently to do. Maybe I should have just shooting with archers. But I went for an opportunistic charge, hoping that he won't see things. But it seems he noticed. And I'm sending everything. Now, yeah, I will try to charge there, but my timing wasn't the best, obviously, and my general died. Yeah, that was really bad.
Need his guiding hand, the fool.
That was really bad that my general died. And yeah, as you can see, I just lost there. Archers start shooting. Perhaps I should have just tried shooting a bit more with archers. This was just bad attempt there. And yeah, the close defeat, 2 or 3 minor mistakes, and that was enough for Luke to win and to lead 1-0. Okay, this was a good game, and yeah, I'll come back very soon with the commentary, see you the second battle. Bye bye.